Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to the channel. In today's episodes, we're going to dive into the journey from love to emotional maturity. It's a path that can be both challenging and rewarding, and I'm excited to share some insights with you. The first thing I want to start with is this like wrong concept where we think that love comes in the beginnings and then the brain starts working. You think that in the beginnings where you get excited, you're happy to meet someone, you get the butterflies. We mistake that for like love, and then we think that routine kicks in, and then we start using our brain and see if this person suits us. Well, that's not true because you know that your brain chooses that person first and then feelings start to grow. So when we realize that it's our brain that picks first, when you first meet someone, it's your brain, like inside your brain, it's calculating, oh, is this, and then we want this and this and this and then it's like you choose it and start developing the feelings. So what happens is if your brain is shallow or if your brain doesn't really know what it wants, you might end up choosing the wrong person because you don't know specifically what you want. So the first thing is we should do is know how to pick and teach our brain what we need. We should know what we need and be very clear about it. And there are four things that can help us choose the right person. The first thing is the first acceptance, like when you meet someone for the first time or maybe start talking, but it's mostly important when you first meet and you feel that there is this, you're willing to get to know them, you like them. Because some people, in some cases, just because the girl is from a good family, or she's beautiful, they can meet, but still they don't like that person. They deep inside they feel that they don't match, but they keep trying just because she's like beautiful, or just because, oh no, maybe later I will like her. Or maybe for girls, you like his social status, or you like, I don't know, you like his background, whatever. You keep trying even though you know deep inside I don't like him, but you think maybe with time you'll start. But no, if you have that first impression of he's not the one for me, stop trying. So first important thing is you like that person. You feel like, oh, like your feelings toward him or her are good, are smooth. The second thing is their manners. How are they treating you? Are they nice with you? Are they like um respectful towards you? Pay close attention to the manners. Some people would say no, the religion and stuff. It's true, it's important, but still the religion is something between the person and their God. But the manners is how he is with you. How is he gentle? Is he paying attention to your needs? Is he like nice? Is he this and this? Manners are really an important factor. Third thing is you should define what you want and what you need. What are your priorities? Priorities like are different from a person to another. You can sit with yourself and write uh, your priorities. You can even write, let's say, 20 thing, or even 40. Okay, and in these like 40 thing, if you check it later and meet someone, they might not get all the 40s, but they have like 10, 20, but they have the most important things in your list. So define them. Some people just live day by day and they don't even know their priorities. You can meet someone and think, yeah, he's like has all the things I want, or like, yes, no, he doesn't have my, he's not into, um, he doesn't have the things I have like in mind. But then when I ask, okay, what are the things you have in mind? Like, what are the things you want? They would get confused, like, oh, maybe they would say maybe one, two things, three things, but then they don't know the rest. And the thing, what's even more funny is when their list is already like wrong, or they might want the wrong things. This is important. You should ask yourself, are you looking for the right things? And if you don't know if they're right or not, you can check experience from like uh couples where they share what does really matter in a relationship. Because you can watch a lot of videos where people say, no, at first I was looking just for this, but I ended up like living a horrible life because I didn't pay attention to that. Check what is important in a relationship. Check those things. I'll tell you this funny story. There is a girl I used to know. She used to think that a good relationship, or like how she wants to get married, but she used to think like that marriage is something just like a goal you just take and you can always get out of and just get married again. Her dream, not her dream, but her ambitious ambition was to get married multiple times. She used to think that's good because I think she was just worried to be caught up in a relationship and lose her freedom. So how she used to calm herself or like make it easy for her is like by saying, even if I get married, I can always divorce and get married again if I like someone else, let's say. So this is wrong. This is two opposite things. She want to get married, but she still wants her like freedom of choice. No, sit with yourself. If you're not ready yet for marriage, okay, live your life, do what you want, and then when you're ready and set to live with one partner, then go through the experience and then decide to get married. So really, you should know what's important, and don't just go with anything, even though knowing it's not normal, even though you think it's normal, and but it's not. No, sit with yourself, define what's real, define what's important in a relationship, then you can go ahead and start like trying to be with someone. The fourth thing is pray. When I say pray, is like ask for things. You can pray to God. Oh, I want him to be like this or her like this. I imagine my life to be like this. But you can also do it through meditation, through your intentions, through imagining. You should most definitely imagine how your life would be with that person. So when I'm there and I imagine, how am I gonna be? Where am I gonna be living? How is he going to be towards me? Nice, understanding, loving, caring, generous. So I should imagine those things and live them right now. And this way you get like a clear um idea about where you want to be. But the thing is, sometimes you imagine having this good life with someone, but then you meet, let's say, a person, and they're not like that, or you get married and then at first you say, oh, but this is not what I wanted. Patience, patience. Don't expect to get everything at first, because you can get everything at first, but how about later on? You're there for the long term, you're there for a long life relationship. So just be patient. If you don't find it at first, as long as he has the criteria that you want, and then you get married, let's say, or you're with them in a relationship, but you don't feel you're there yet, just wait. Don't expect everything at first. Wait and be patient and be there and keep imagining, keep supporting them. And they'll be supporting you as well. Don't worry, you'll get there. As long as you believe you'll get there together, you will get there. Okay? Because what happens is when we have a lot of expectations at first, you just get shocked. It's like you're hit in the face. But this is not what I imagined. This is not what I thought marriage would be like. This is not what I thought a relationship like should be like. You get hit in the face. And some people, what they do is like they think, okay, we don't like, for example, this thing or this thing, and in a person we don't like, for example, how they don't it could be anything, how they don't remove their socks from the floor or something, and then for them that's so important, and they think, you know what, I'm not ready yet, let me just wait, I'm still young, let me just wait until later, and then I'll find the right person. What happens is the more you grow older, the more your standards get higher, the more you're intolerant to accept things. Like now you're still like mole, you still can adapt to their personality. You can still take some things, learn and accept this, refuse this, but the more you grow older, the more you can't accept anything because you already have like your set life. You have like a routine that maybe you won't even support that routine like gets changed. So I like to, when I come home, I like to put my phone here. If your partner changes it and put it the other side, you're like, no, this is how I used to live my life, this is how I like my things. You know what I mean? So the more you live in this life, the more you have this set routine that you might not accept it to be modified or changed with when someone comes to your life. And trust me, it will be different when someone gets in your life. So you don't need to wait long until later in life. No, just do it now, because no matter how you think that I will build myself and build my routine, someone will just come in and just adjust with what you have built. No, no matter, even if you wait 30 years, the once you get in a relationship, you leave those things like it's the first time, like you're in 20 years old. You will that it will be your first time living with someone. It will be your first time maybe cooking with someone, traveling with someone. So those experiences, you live them for the first time. It will not protect you from the maybe possible arguments. It will not protect you from the possible I don't know, discussions with him where he will ask you to change things, she will ask you to adjust to her style. So just do that step, take that decision now. It's okay as long as you live it now. If you never go through that experience, you'll never truly know uh, yourself. You never truly know what you want and don't want in a relationship. So to conclude the first part, remember, love doesn't come in the beginnings. Okay, maybe you'd like someone, maybe it's like admiring someone, maybe that, but love doesn't come in the beginnings. And you know, the movies, they promote, you know, this agitation, pain, crying, butterflies in your stomach, uh, all these things. But I would say, you know, when you're like have that emotional maturity, you'd realize that the right person comes with peace, not all that. You'll be comfortable when you're with them. You'll feel at ease. You'll feel like you could be yourself. You'll feel peace. Not you won't feel like, oh, you're stressed, and even your nervous system can feel it. You're like sweating, or you're like, did I do the wrong thing? Did I say the wrong thing? And that and that. This is not love, my dear. Okay, so remember this. Love comes with peace, comfort, relief. And you know, some people say, okay, we met this person, but we're not that excited. Okay, but how are you towards them? No, I feel good with them. We're like good, like peaceful. We're like, I'm comfortable on myself, but I'm not that excited, or like, you know, you don't feel that the rush to do something for them. That is just what's been promoted to us through social media and through the movies. This is not, it's not supposed to be the right thing. Okay, the only thing I would ask is, how are your feelings, or how is the relationship going day by day? Do you feel that your feelings increase? Do you feel that the relationship is getting better? Do you feel that you are getting closer to each other? They would say yes. And this is it. This is the beauty of love, is like when the relationship gets better day by day, when the emotions grow bigger day by day, but slowly and peacefully, and in a steady it has like a steady and stable path. Okay, this is what true love and emotional maturity is. And then one question I get is, okay, once in a relationship, how do you maintain it? Like, if you think about the long run, how would you maintain the relationship? I would say, to maintain it, it needs two responsible. people. It needs both of them to be aware and responsible. They should be respectful towards each other's feelings and their needs. Um, if you feel you're selfish and you're just focusing on how you feel, focus on your needs, this would create problems in the long run. Why? Because even if you have good intentions about it, even if you're like you want to make your partner happy and you get them, let's say you get them, you're a person that shows love with gifts, so you keep getting them lots and lots and lots of gifts. But if you don't really know your partner, you might be doing the wrong thing. Maybe your partner is the type of person that loves words of affirmation. Maybe they love like affection. Maybe they love spending time with you. So even if you keep giving them a lot of gifts, but you don't give them your time, they wouldn't. That's not what they want. They wouldn't appreciate it. So you should be responsible and aware of your partner's needs. What does he like? What does she like? What do they not like? Um, uh, get to know them on a deeper level and respect how they are, and acknowledge it, acknowledge that. And as well, because let me say one point quickly. Arguments. Some people, when they argue, they punish the other with silence. And silence can really be bad for a relationship. We should be able to communicate no matter what. Okay, I can understand that if you need like a few hours to cool down, or like, gather up your thoughts, but it shouldn't be more than a day. Control yourself. You're not a kid anymore. Once you're in a relationship, control yourself, respect the other. We cannot punish them with disappearing. We cannot punish them with long silence. We cannot do certain things. That's why I'm saying, for maintaining a good relationship, you need to be responsible. You need to be aware of these things, and then let things slide. It's good to pay attention to the details, but in a positive way. When you do that, but for negative reasons, it could be toxic. Because let's say you're behind their back all the time, like, oh, see, you did this, I told you you did this, and you did it last time and you're doing it now. Oh, you forgot to pack this, I told you, but why? And this, let it slide from time to time, so that love stays there. Because if you're behind their back every time and like, see, I told you you're like this, I told you you this doesn't suit you, why you keep wearing this jacket while it makes you look bad, why would you shake their self-confidence like that? Imagine you're with someone and they keep telling you, imagine they just tell you, oh, your hair, why are you dressing like this? And this, no, it's how would that make you feel? It would shake your self-confidence, and like, you won't be comfortable in the relationship anymore. You would be like, why am I wrong? Am I like, and then if you make them feel they're always in the wrong, see, I told you you didn't do this. I told you this is wrong, and this, why you keep doing this? No, you never know how to make me feel good. You never know how to make me happy. If you keep saying those things, how would the other person feel? That they're maybe not good enough for you? They would feel they're not maybe good. Don't try to make them feel bad about themselves. They should be happy in the relationship. They should be comfortable. They should feel good. They should feel that they make you happy and they're good for you. Your goal is not to look better. Your goal is not to be the winner. Your goal is not to be the proving yourself right. The goal should be to stick together, to be together, to be happy, to enjoy life together. So just consider your relationship, especially marriage, as it's a project. Imagine you started a business, let's say, how would you be towards, like, how would you be in your own business? Wouldn't you want to invest in it and make it work and then get it better from time to time? You might want to change the decoration so that customers will like it, or like, you know, would find it different. You might want to hire more people. Like, you would just want to improve the business day by day and give it your, invest in it in your time with energy, could be money. So just consider it as a project, because it is a project. You know that marriages, there is a study that said, like, marriages define whether you'll get wealthier or poor. You know, your partner is very important in, like, either supporting you or dragging you down. So it's not just anything, really. So really invest in it and give it time. If you have other things going on and you think like a relationship is like shaken, give it time to get it better first, because that's comes first. Okay, so try to work on that and give it, it's important. It's not just anything, don't take it for granted. No, give it its worth and work on it and invest in it just as you would in your own project. Okay. And but still, I said I could have negative, paying attention, close attention to details can have like a negative side, but it also has a positive side when you pay attention to what they like. When you pay attention, remember the little things, like they have an appointment next week. So we just send them a text, oh, good luck for your thing, and this. You remember that they don't like this, or maybe they would want to go to China in the future, and and you plan it for them, or you know. So it's also nice to pay attention to what they like and not like, but if you have a positive intention behind it, you know, to make them, if the intention is to make them happy, if the intention is to smile and, you know, get them to live a better life. I will just finish this video by saying some couples have kids, and I know that, you know, once you have kids, you put them first and before everything. But don't forget your partner, because some couples do fight a lot about the kids. No, she doesn't feed them, he doesn't change the diaper, she doesn't take them to school, he doesn't this. Kids will grow old, and kids, they would prefer having loving parents, parents that love each other more than all of this. They don't need to wear the fancy clothes as much as they want to see their parents strong together. They want to see them bond together. So if you want to take care of your kids, just start by taking care of your partner, in front of them and not in front of them. Put your partner first always, and the kids will just be happy, and they will just, you know, be good. Maybe you need to take some time by yourself, just the two of you, to reset, to know what matters, and then you'll end up just agreeing on certain things, and like finding a middle area to as a solution. That would be today's video. In case you have any questions, just write them down for me, and don't forget to subscribe if you like my content, to like my videos as well, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.